Hey guys, this is Tiggs from Chill Vibes Gaming. Welcome to my channel. It's been a while since I posted a video on YouTube, but I'm glad that my recent video about Aalto got a lot of love. Thank you guys for watching. I've been having so much fun playing Wuthering Waves and absolutely love the combat system. For my Genshin viewers, don't worry, I still love Genshin and will always play, stream, and make videos on that game, especially with how much time and money I've put into it. I mean, like, a lot. A lot. Anyway, a lot of people were asking for my Aalto build on my last video, so here it is. Also, disclaimer, people that normally view my channel and streams know that I do not claim to be an expert on the games that I play. I just love video games and make videos about them. I normally don't do build or guide videos. I'm still learning things about the game and might have some questionable gear on characters because they aren't built. So please take anything I said in this video with a grain of salt. However, I'm very happy with my Aalto so far, so I thought it'd be nice to share my build with you guys. Especially because I love Aalto and I'm so happy other people love him too. So here we go. Let's get started. For my main stats, I'm happy with my numbers for now. I'm hoping to find better echoes that would give me higher crit damage, but I want a higher crit rate so that his air shots consistently proc crits for constant damage, rather than low damage and every now and then a crit would finally hit. I have an echo that gives higher crit damage, but I lose out on the crit rate. I tried and I found that the higher crit rate was better. For his weapon, I use the Static Mist, mainly for the crit rate and energy regen. You want a good amount of energy regen, just so that you can do his outro intro with the next character to deplete a boss's shield faster. If you don't have the Static Mist, Undying Flame is a good alternative for higher attack value and with your intro so you can start your combo with the skill with some added energy. The Thunderbolt is probably a better option since you'll have added skill damage consistently because you'll always be shooting. I haven't leveled it though, so I don't know how it compares with the Undying Flame. The Nova Burst is a good weapon if you rely on your mist missiles to deal damage because he's constantly dodging in his playstyle anyway. For his echoes, I do a 5-piece Sierra Gale for both the arrow damage bonuses. You want to do 4, 3, 3, 1, and 1. For his main echo, I use the Phalian Berengal for his huge arrow damage. Although we can't take advantage of the heavy attack bonus, we still get a 12% bonus for our arrow damage. For both 3-cost echoes, I went with arrow damage bonus. You can go 1 arrow and 1 energy regen, but I went double arrow for more damage. And for the last 2 slots, I went for attack. My build's not perfect yet. I know there's room for improvement. Like, I can use more crit rate on this one. I can also use more crit rate on this one. But anyway, you get what I mean. Moving on to talents. I'm pretty much just maxing everything out. I definitely prioritized normal attack, followed by his Forte Circuit, and then Resonance Skill, and lastly the Resonance Liberation. Also, the intro skill, I mean, you could leave it at 1, but you could also level it up. I'm just gonna go all the way with him and just max everything out. And the final section of my build, Constellations, or resonance sequence nodes? What are they called? When I got my first copy of Aalto, I fell in love with the guy. Those of you that know me from Genshin know that I'm a Venti main, and I absolutely adore him. I'm also a bow user main. So I guess out of all the characters, Aalto just seemed to be the closest thing to Venti. No bow, but he got a gun. And he has such a likable personality. When I played Aalto at S0, I really liked him, and I was like, well, I was able to make my Venti my main DPS, why not make Aalto my main DPS? I mean, I don't care about meta. So I gave him all of Jian's echoes and started building him as a main DPS. To my surprise, it was actually pretty good. So I decided to grab as many resonance chain sequence node thingies as I could. Granted, he's still great at S0, so don't feel like you have to get more sequence nodes, but they definitely do help with giving him more damage. Of all of them, his S3 is his best. His S1 reduces the cooldown of his resonance skill. This allows you to do more DPS with his mist missiles. His S2 gives you a 15% increase when you're shooting at enemies that are taunted by your clone. The fact that the taunt also works on bosses is amazing. His S3, as I said before, is his best sequence node. When Aalto's basic attack or mid-air attacks pass through the mist, 2 more bullets will be generated, dealing 50% of the damage of the basic or mid-air attack. Basically, your damage times 2. If you have high crit rate and a decent amount of crit damage, combined with how fast his mid-air shots are, it's a ton of damage. Definitely a must get if you're going for resonance sequence nodes. His S4 increases the damage of his resonance skill mist bullets. Also, Aalto receives a 30% damage reduction while he's in his mist cloak dash form. Honestly, I think he really should just be invulnerable in his mist form, since like he's mist and not physical or whatever. But anyway, his S5 gives him a 25% damage increase while in the mist cloak dash state. This means his mist missiles will have a 25% increase, and I believe if you're out of the dash within that 6 seconds, you will still have the 25% damage increase. As for his C6, it's kind of useless and kind of not. His heavy attacks that pass through the Gate of Quandary deal 50% more damage. However, heavy attacks by gun users is literally pointless. They're useless. Don't even heavy attack. It's not even worth it. The only good thing about this resonance node is he gets an 8% increase in crit rate. It's not a huge amount of crit rate, so you might not need to S6 him. For his supports, I use SANHUA with a 5-piece Moonlit Clouds for energy regen, Impermanence Heron for 12% damage boost for Aalto when SANHUA performs her outro within the next 15 seconds of using her echo, and a 38% damage increase to Aalto's basic attacks when SANHUA uses her outro. And I use VERINA for buffs and like heals and stuff. So many people say that Aalto's damage is underwhelming, D tier, or whatever, but I don't care. I like him. I like his personality in the story. He's hot. I love his playstyle, and he's just so fun to play. So I don't care. I'll play who I want. Besides, the biggest reason I pull for characters is by how hot they are and to add to my collection of husbandos. Screw meta. Play who you want to play. It's your game. If you want to play meta and see gigantic numbers, that's great. I mean, I love seeing big numbers too. But if you're like me and don't care about meta, you can still have fun and clear content. According to the devs, you can basically play any character and make them your main and clear all of the content as long as you build them right and know how to properly take advantage of all the mechanics in the game. For example, parrying, counterattacking, dodging, and proper use of intro, outros, etc. Anyway, thank you for taking the time to watch my build/guide video. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys liked my video, and if you did, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm so close to hitting my goal of 1K subscribers, and I'd really like to do so by September. This is Tiggs with Chill Vibes Gaming. Till next time.
Stay behind me.
Right back. Better keep up. Back. Legendary business. Yeah.
Leave it to me. How to say this? Stay behind me. Shackles be gone. Frost bloom.
Count me in. Right back.
Some fertilizer. Life is in everything. Stay behind me. A change of perception.
Right back. Hey, over here.
Leave it to me. Roll for me. Stay behind me. Like frigid death.
just a scratch, lost in the mist of time. Better keep up. Thanks for watching. How's that for a magic trick?
Blue!
I'm just low in fluids.
Stay behind me.